All right, so first, as far as things you need to leave or release, we had King of Pentacles upright. When I think of King of Pentacles, I think of somebody who's a little bit stubborn. Just somebody who's very determined and like a rational brain, somebody who can advise you, but they can't really empathize with you. And I'm just happy it's not in the reverse, because that'd be a corrupt person. But something to leave behind is the need for security, I think. And like not being easily won when it comes to love. And again, just being possessive. Because if you have the devil in your reading, that's supposed to indicate, if you're possessive and you change that, then you'll end up being happy. And you do have the devil later on in this reading. So that could be something you need to leave behind, is just being possessive. This is something where, once somebody's loyal, that possessiveness leaves anyway. Okay. And once we get our little pinchers in somebody, we love to hang on. So this could represent somebody who needs to be let go. And I would think it's a Capricorn just due to the suit. But it could be Taurus because there are bulls. Yeah, so an earth sign may need to be let go. To further clarify that, I got the Seven of Pentacles upright. Seven of Pentacles is being successful. Okay. Now, with the Star card, which you do have later on, it talks about beware of robbery. So you may let this person go in order to prevent being robbed. But that's just maybe one person out of everybody. And because this card came before the World card that you have, also came before the Five of Pentacles, and it also came before the Five of Wands, it says your troubles are going to be avoided. So yay for that. But just as far as something that needs to be left behind, just questioning your lifestyle all the time, seems like that needs to be let go. This could be about an unrequited love. You may need to let that person go. Like you really treasure someone. That's where your heart is, but you may have to let it go. There may be some quarreling, maybe some naivety. These are things that need to be let go, okay? But the good news is, you're going to avoid some troubles if you let these people go. Okay, the next thing is, let's see, what you need to confront. And of course, we got the Five of Wands upright, which, looks like confrontation to me just by looking at the picture. This basically just talks about like a sport or a strife, competition. And this is something that you're going to have to confront. So there's some kind of like play fighting, not really fighting. Maybe some uncomfortable emotions. Any kind of inner conflict you're having. You're just going to have to face it. Be bold. Any new desires you have, you need to face them. Also talks about facing a breakup. If you're fighting with your partner, you need to face it. If you're fighting with coworkers. And also, it might just be, you need to face the fact that you might make snap judgments. Also, look to make sure your partner has true intentions. They may just be playing. So we need to confront that. And see, if you move past the conflict, you're going to be stronger. You're going to sort out all those areas in your life that you don't take them with you. Okay? So there's something in your life that you're not taking with you, and it says to confront it. And then when you do that, love will be ready, okay? And behind it, to clarify, we got the Star in reverse. And that tells me that you need to confront the fact that you're not healing from some kind of probably unrequited love or somebody who didn't have good intentions towards you. So this tells me it's an inner conflict too as well. Just an imbalance overall. You may excessively feel something towards someone. Yeah, that's what I see for that. It needs to be confronted. The next position is what you need to know, okay? And you got the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is a really great card to see. Maybe you need to know that you're no longer a victim, okay? Whatever happened to you, maybe it's been over for a while, but you're a Cancer, and so you live in the past. You need to know that you can trust people. You need to know that you're not really bound, okay? But also, you have the Knight of Wands in your reading. And so this says that you might need to know that they're going to just suddenly depart. And there's going to be some kind of treachery or opposition towards you, which could be, this Five of Wands. Okay. But, it's not bad news. If it was bad news, it'd be upright, okay? But this could just let you know that you're going to be released, that your love interest is taking note of you, or a relationship will continue. If somebody's cheating, you need to know that they're going to be found out. You're just going to see your lover for who they really are, because you're not going to be blindfolded anymore. You're going to be released. See, up here, it means your lover isn't ready to have feelings for you. Here, that would be the opposite. So maybe you need to know that your person you're pining for is willing to have feelings for you. There's a lot of contradictions so far. Like if you have the Two of Wands in your reading somewhere, it talks about bad sign, and you do have the Two of Wands, but that could be talking about some kind of an accident, just treachery, sudden departure. It also talks about a breakup. But to clarify that, we got the Eight of Pentacles. And so I was thinking, this means your lover's going to stay by your side. Okay. It also means the time just may not be right. It also talks about the initiative. Maybe you're not taking enough initiative, and so you need to. Going out into the unknown purposefully. And you need to make some changes to increase your satisfaction. And if you just work really hard, you're going to have the best possible chance to get what you want. And just keep working, you'll be successful. This could also talk about an engagement. I mean, it does say your love interest takes note of you. It doesn't say who the love interest is. But you're letting go of this idea of the King of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is going to help you do that. Okay. As far as the what you will attain here, Two of Pentacles upright tells me you're going to get balance. Okay, so some of these talk about imbalance, but you're going to get balanced. The Star card that we had earlier that was in reverse says you need to confront this imbalance that you have. And here you're going to get it. This could be about personal work-life balance. Could talk about your feelings. Don't be so excessive one way or the other. Just be kind of moderate when you're in a relationship with somebody. Don't go too far too fast. Don't just release all your feelings at once. I mean, sometimes this can mean imbalance. Not always, but this just talks about you're going to get some news in writing, and it's going to tell you about some trouble. Could be overspending. No, that would be reversed. Oh, this does talk about happiness. Okay, so yeah, you're going to attain happiness because with some of the cards you had, remember we said that you had almost all of them, that all your troubles were going to be avoided. So maybe these are all going to be, if this is your outcome, what you're going to attain, it's going to be positive. You're just going to have time. Now that you're balanced, you're going to have time to stop and smell the roses. You could still be a little confused as far as it goes with your heart. And if it's talking about money, balancing your money, you're going to avoid any kind of financial disaster. And do you want to know why? Because you have the King of Cups and Justice in your reading. And you only actually have to have one of them to avoid financial disaster. So don't worry about your money this month. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh, and besides that one. Because this can talk about worrying about money, but don't worry. There's also a connection. You're going to seek harmony with someone. Help is coming towards you. And if it is an on and off again relationship, it might actually go somewhere this time. And you don't need to end the pattern right now, okay? Don't end an on and off relationship because it might go somewhere. And the reason why could be is you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. And this is as good as luck as you can get. And that's what you're going to attain. Okay, this is your outcome. Now you can't plan a soulmate meeting, that's what this is saying, okay? But it says take action now. The universe is your matchmaker, your wish is granted. You're going to end an old way of life, but your partner is going to renew you. They're going to be your soulmate. You haven't been able to forget someone, and they're your soulmate. And it will say that you're going to be single for a little while, but not very long. This is really good for you. I like this. That's an outcome for you. Okay, the next reading, I'll go ahead and tell you the position so I can stop looking at my phone so much. The outlook for the event or the situation, who or what will help, where it's going to lead, and then the emotions that will be invoked. And I had to get a lot of clarification on the emotions. All right, so first out is the outlook or the event of the situation. 10 of Cups upright. I mean, in the last one, you attained a soulmate, and now you're going to be in a really long relationship that just goes the distance. I mean, if I could think of any cup for a relationship, any card for a relationship, this would be it. 10 of Cups is just amazing. A relationship that has long life. You're going to be completely content and happy. It's like perfect happiness. And it also talks about balance too, so you're definitely going to be balanced. I mean, you're going to have luck. Relationships are going to be reconciled. Work and love life will be balanced. Could be marriage. Okay. To clarify that 10 of Cups, I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And just upon first look, it seemed negative. And I thought, well, why is that going to clarify that? Because the 10 of Cups is so great. And I'm still thinking about it, actually. But with the King of Cups, it talks about an achievement. Doesn't matter if it's in reverse or not. So you're going to have some kind of achievement. It could be that you're wishing so hard for this 10 of Cups that you may ruin your own plans. So don't wish so hard, okay? It can talk about like a clouded joy. Almost like even though your love interest has taken notice, they don't yet feel a whole lot about you yet. It says you might get what you want, which is this 10 of Cups. But, remember, don't push it. Don't over want it, because that could ruin your plans. Kind of just be mellow. Because this says you might get what you want, but there's going to be some obstacles. Kind of like a rose. Okay, you're going to get the rose. You could, but watch out for some thorns kind of thing. So you could very well get this Ten of Cups relationship with your soulmate, because they're your soulmate. Just chill out. The next one is, what was that place? Oh, who or what will help? So Knight of Swords usually reminds me of a person, because it's, a court card. But if this is something that can help you, I would say don't be impulsive. Don't be extravagant. Okay? Don't be unwise, pretty much. Don't make any commitments. Don't sign paperwork. And then with the Knight of Cups, it says you're going to have an audience with an important person. I'm thinking this is about love, not job, but it could be for job for some people. I mean, this is just, being rushing and foolhardy, and this is something that you should not be doing, okay? With the Nine of Cups, which you will have in the next part, it says you could have an act of valor and then you get rewarded for it. So this is something that might help, especially if we're talking about money, okay? If this is the person coming in, I don't really see how that can help you very much, just being impulsive. Because, this says like no romantic surprises, no spontaneous change, okay? So, yeah, don't do any romantic surprises. That may scare someone off. To clarify that, got the Two of Wands. So this could be saying, don't be impulsive in making decisions. Because Two of Wands almost always makes me think of decisions, like you're choosing between something. And what's going to help you out is that you can make your dreams come true. Especially, this is set in motion by the Ace of Wands, and you do have that, even if it's in reverse, okay? I remember with Ace of Wands, we talked about you're going to have an achievement. Could be something with valor, like you're really brave about something. But it talks about, you might get what you want. Just kind of, you're going to have some obstacles. Maybe your love interest isn't interested right away type of thing, okay? So this is set in motion by the Ace of Wands. You're looking for results. Everything will be fine in love if you get some help, by not making rash decisions or romantic surprises. What's going to help you is to take a scary step. This is usually like somebody who's looking out over to the great open expanse. So take a scary step, because the person you're interested, they want your love, or they will. Okay, they want it to be reciprocal. They think highly of you. They think you're respectful and energetic and influential. Maybe they noticed that you had that act of valor. But you're going to get your lover's respect. You're going to have common ground. Just take that scary step, okay? Just don't do anything overly, excessively romantic. The next position is where all this will lead. And it leads to the wish card. You're going to get your wish. You're going to be happy and healthy and wealthy. So all that stuff about avoiding financial troubles, yeah. So not only are you going to be financially successful in March and avoid any kind of disasters, you're going to leave some baggage behind. Yeah, we could always use that. And you're going to get your soulmate. And, as long as you don't do anything too crazy, and they're going to take notice of you and be really excited. And it's going to be mutual, okay? And I think it's going to be mutual attraction. But yeah, this is good. Let's just see. Yeah, also, you're going to be counting your blessings. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be stable. Okay. Talking about a wish card and having love and everything. We also talked about possible marriage, actually a couple times. Got the Hierophant upright. When I see Hierophant, I think money. Not money, marriage. You're just going to have overall goodness. And if you've had some kind of trouble in the past, maybe with this same person, could be a returning lover, you're going to feel like you're being compensated, or you're going to get your recompense because everything's just working out. You're going to have a harmony, and you're going to be doing the right thing. Everything is certain. There's no indecision. Yeah, this is really good. Everything's going to be in order. And yeah, I think marriage. Okay. That's the Nine of Cups on top of the Hierophant. And then as far as the emotions that it will invoke, I mean, we got 2 emotion cards. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. And part of me wonders if this is not 2 people. Okay. I mean, with the King of Cups, it says, you can feel emotions, but you don't have to act on them. And with Knight of Cups, it talks about romance is at your door. You're going to have a love offer. Okay. And just really, really deep feelings. This person has very serious thoughts towards you. And you have thoughts towards them. And I'm thinking you have these thoughts toward a water sign. Okay. When I see him, I think Scorpio. When I see him, I think Pisces. And when I think of Page of Cups, I think of Cancer. And I do see these as males, but they're also supposed to be emotions. So here you can master your emotion without acting on it, You can keep things under control. And here, you may be a little excessive, but, not too much. But, he might be bringing in a love offer, and he could too.